As you may already know, gentlemen, another set of 4 banners has been released. If you are interested in competition, the main target here would be Nagisa, with a chance of also obtaining Toki. This recommendation mainly applies to players who care about rankings. However, the real question is whether these students are still good this year, especially for newer players, and whether they actually help with clearing content. To be honest, it depends. Nagisa can help with clearing Hieronymus, Gregorius, and Gebruh on insane difficulty. However, if you are still stuck on extreme, she is not strictly necessary. You can attempt insane with her, but even without Nagisa those raids are still manageable. As for Torment difficulty, yes, she can be useful there, but the value is questionable for casual players. Outside of that context, you likely will not find much use for her. Remember, she is only useful if the bosses is light armored. If those mentioned bosses appear as GA and non-light armored, then she will not be useful. Toki is also fairly limited in use, aside from being one of the best explosive DPS options for Hieronymus Urban. Top ranking players often prefer her over Dehina, but for most players, Dehina works just fine. Because of this, these 2 limited banners are not particularly valuable for casual players. For competitive and top ranking players, however, they are undeniably useful. Pulling Nagisa this year is not something I would strongly recommend for general play, unless she is your waifu. This makes the situation feel like a dilemma, but the answer is actually simple. If you are a competitive player who cares about rankings and wants to challenge Torment or higher difficulties, then yes, go for Nagisa and Toki if you have the opportunity. If you are a casual player who does not care about rankings, Torment, or even insane, then you can safely skip them. If one of them is your waifu, and you have 24,000 Pyrex to spark without worrying about competition or rankings, then by all means, pull. Chiaki used to be useful as the only Sonic single target main DPS, but she has since been replaced by Mika. Kana, on the other hand, remains largely unnecessary even now. In conclusion, these banners are mostly skippable for non-competitive players. If you are competitive, Nagisa is worth considering, as she can contribute to 3 raid types, Gregorius, Gebruh, and Hieronymus. Otherwise, you can simply borrow her for raid content.